together at TVFCU.
Once again, we are on the road for your Car Fix Friday, headed down to Mtn View CDJR, paying a visit with our good friend Lebron Clark. And if I understand it, we are inside the belly of the beast, as they say. We're in the service center, right?
I think I'll start using that term, the belly of the beast, guys. That's what it's going to be from now.
Listen, because if you hear any background noise while Lebron and I are talking, consider yourself lucky, because your guys have toned it down just for our conversation this morning. It gets loud in here.
It really does. It can get between the car wash and the ratchets and the air guns and everything. But like I said, it's toned down a little bit. It's still going to hear a little bit of noise. Apologize, folks.
So you're giving us a tutorial this morning, because if you are in the market for a car, even if you're not, and you just look around at news, you'll see that used cars are in high demand.
Yeah.
So you've got folks coming to your lot, and you want them to know that when they're buying a used car from you, it is thoroughly inspected.
Yeah, we've got two types of inspections. A standard used car inspection is about 45-point inspection. We go through a lot of stuff. Check the brakes, the pads, the rotors, the alignments, the fluids, and that's on every used vehicle that comes through. Even if a customer brings a car in, we do that inspection.
Okay.
All right, and then we also do a thing called certified pre-owned, which is any vehicle that's Chrysler that's 5 years or newer and has less than 75,000 miles. We're actually allowed to hear all that noise. We're actually allowed to put a special warranty on it. So you get a 7-year, 100,000 from the original manufacturer's warranty. You're going to get additional, even if the base warranty is ran out that 336, you get a 3-month, 3,000. And that.
Wait, you speak a language I don't follow. What did you say? Goes past 336 or something?
Your standard warranty is a 3-year, 36,000 miles. That's what they call a bumper to bumper.
Okay.
And then you've got a 560 powertrain, which is your engine, transmission, any of those steel components.
Okay.
No, not alternator stuff, but the engine and transmission.
So I don't always understand what you say, because it's terms I'm not familiar with, but here's what I get fully, okay, in my conversation so far. Who are we seeing working on this?
That's Randy back there.
Okay, so Randy and I were talking before Lebron and I got on camera. And what y'all do on these certified pre-owned certifications is incredible. I mean, he's practically taking this car apart.
Yeah, we go from, as you say, stem to stern.
Yeah.
And we've taken all the wheels off. We check the brakes, the pads, the rotors, the rear differential, which is in the four-wheel drive system back here in the back. They're going to check all the coolants, make sure we don't have any issues, because it has to pass this inspection, because Chrysler is going to put an additional warranty on that you don't have to buy.
But I've always been a little bit skeptical, if you will, when you hear about certified pre-owned, thinking, yeah, okay, but what does that really mean? To see it happening, it's very impressive.
It is, and it gives someone that's not a car person, even though I think you're becoming one.
I'm becoming one.
That's not. They know that Chrysler's backing this, or that manufacturer's backing it. So you have to meet these standards, and we have to fill a form out. We have to send it to Chrysler. Obviously, if we say yes, something was great, and then it failed later, we're have to stand up and say, hey, yeah, that's our bad.
Right. Okay. The other thing, to that point, is that Randy was saying that he's going to go through this, and if the cost of the repairs is greater than he thinks the car will be worth, y'all don't try to fix something that's not really fixable.
Yeah, we would rather get rid of that vehicle, send it to the auction,
right?
Because I don't want to sell you a vehicle that I know is going to have issues with it.
But if there is a problem, and you admit that sometimes people are human.
Yeah, people are human.
And if they miss something, that's on your guys.
Yeah, if they quite literally, and we don't have those issues, but if Randy checked and said the brakes on a certified pre-owned have to be at least 50%, that means 50% of the life is still on them. Same with the tires. If not, they have to be replaced. If he says, oh yeah, they're 50%, and 2 months later it comes in with 3,000 miles on it, needs a set of brakes, somebody didn't do that. So that's why we have, a certified mechanic that does these. This is a guy that specializes. You just can't have, say we have oil techs, which are great for what they do, but they don't do this type of work.
Right.
We have to have attention to detail.
Okay, talk to me a little bit about what is going on in the world today with these used cars. It's hard for you to get them.
It is hard. We scour Facebook, we look on every auto trader. We're trying to buy vehicles. And we probably acquire 5 or 6 a week from individuals, because the market's really good right now. We've been had customers come in that bought a car 2 years ago, and they said they paid $20,000 for it. They're getting $21,000, $22,000 for it, because there are no new cars available right now.
Losing any money.
No, they're making a little bit. I know.
What about a conversation you and I had in your office a few minutes ago about the customers who are often, you don't want to go naming names, but they're being almost taken advantage of, if you will, because the market is so in the car dealership's favor, you're not upcharging.
Yeah, there's a lot of manufacturers or people I know that have businesses in other cities. You know, they won't even trade with you unless you have a trade, unless you have a vehicle. They're charging these huge addendums over the manufacturer's suggested price. And unless it's a performance vehicle or something that's very hard to get, like, you know, the T-Rex we looked at a few months ago, or a Hellcat. No, I mean, you can't do that in the market. But, you know, some people are, like I said, there are people that are taking advantage of people right now.
So if somebody comes to you and they're wanting to buy a used car, do you ever even recommend getting on a waiting list?
We actually have done that. We have a list of people that, you know, when you come in, say, hey, I'm looking for a two-door Wrangler 4x4, and we don't have any.
Right.
And quite literally, we put in your information in the system, and then as soon as that vehicle comes in, it lets us know that we have a vehicle for you, and we call because right now, we're selling them as fast as we can get them. I mean, new cars are, you know, customer comes in, they're ordering now. Right. But, you know, we had 7 show up this morning, and 5 of them are already sold.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, they were
That's
unloaded.
like the housing market.
Because we're calling people and saying, hey, we got them in here. You know, and we had a guy drive up from Atlanta the other day. He said because he wanted to buy a vehicle, and again, they were charging $5,000 over what the sticker price was.
Okay, so a lot of folks, colleges are going to start soon. Kids are going to be heading off to new jobs and new plans for college. Often you buy your kids a car before that happens. Getting a certified pre-owned gives you as the parent a lot of peace of mind.
And it does, because you know, say, in the case of your daughter, you're out of state or out of city, you know she can take to the dealer. They're going to take care of it, and they're not going to, you know, charge her money shouldn't be charged. You know it's going to include a rental car. You know it's, you know, transmission. You know it's going to have, there's only a $100 deductible. So if her engine goes out, it's $100.
Right.
You know, so she's got a little peace of mind, or you have a peace of mind, since we're giving the cars to them most of the time, that you know, they're going to be able to go in and get professional service by a professional tech. You know, not some shade tree mechanic, or, you know, not naming names, but some fast loop place.
Right. Well, one of the most enjoyable things for me in our times coming down here over the course of these last several months is that we've been down often enough that we get to know a lot of your guys.
Yeah.
And to a man and a woman, with Nikki, right?
Yep, Nikki.
They really are, and you can tell that they've got a lot of integrity behind them. They like working here, and any business really is, the face of it is the people who are behind the scenes, and you got that.
Yeah, and we try to be, and we are. I say we try. We're a family organization. As again, I was telling Nikki had to come in this morning. Her babysitter didn't make it, so she has her little girl here with her today. So if anybody wants to see Marie, they can come by and see her. She's here till noon today.
So it's Mtn View CDJR. You can come and have Randy or the other certified technicians know that their eyes and hands have been on these certified pre-owned cars. If that's not what you're looking for, you have other quality used cars to choose from.
And we're going to give the same inspections on the used cars that we do, you know, as a customer's vehicle come in.
So come enjoy them. They're right here on Alabama Highway. Look for the great big huge American flag that will usher you into their parking lot. Thank you, LeBron.
Thank you.
They used to call